But see, what happened is they think that shit I'm gonna forget. And I be having all that shit in place. So when shit
Yeah.
start popping off, you be like, "No, you can't go. Your ass can't go nowhere."
Hey,
So
we
that's what.
live, man. We live if you
Hey,
want to share. Yeah, if you want to share up.
oh, okay.
Um, Let me see here. Let me go to my page. Yeah, man. Lee said so. Everything's cool, man. You've had a good week this week. Productive week.
Yes, sir. Been
That's what's up,
extremely
man.
productive.
That's what's up, man. What in the world? Mine's saying there's a problem with it. Dang, what the heck, man? Hmm. Can you see it? Is it on? There we go.
We up and running.
Nah, I keep saying it's
That's
having
right.
problems.
Let me
It's
get on
having.
my watch party on my end.
Yeah,
I'm,
mine keeps saying it's having problems. I don't know what the
what is
heck's
he doing
going on.
exactly?
I, I'm going on Facebook and it's saying sorry we're having trouble playing the video. That's strange. I'm gonna refresh it again. Might just be me though. I'm not sure.
I'm about to go to your
There it is. Nope. It's still
It
dropping
show
off.
no, it shows live.
Man, mine keeps.
It shows live.
What is it doing today? I mean, mine's not there. That's weird. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna go
The thing
to.
is, I'm trying to see how I can start a watch party with your shit. Oh, there we go.
Go to share. I think it does it like that. I'm not really sure, but yeah, man. So
Okay, I
we got
got
some
it.
good we got some good topics tonight, bro. We're gonna chop it up about. Then at the end we're gonna do a little open discussion.
Right.
I got the link for anybody who wants to come in. Just let us know and leave a comment and let us know you want to join the conversation, and I'll send you the link. Anybody who is on Facebook. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what we got going on right now. So,
All right. Well, I'll rock and roll then. Do a
all
little
right,
intro. I never really introduced myself fully and completely. Um,
all right.
I am I go by Dante Billah. I have a company called Mindless Maturity. The objective for Mindless Maturity is to bring a new insight to healing, from internal to external. That's one reason why I have the CBD products that I sell, because that's the aspect of healing from the internal. I sell products like hemp flowers. We do tincture
Mm,
oils. We do edibles like brownies and Rice Krispie treats and things like that. We're
yeah.
moving over into the creams, the massage oils as well. On the
Mm-hmm.
external end, we're having we created these broadcast shows from Cambo Greens. We got Goochin It, and we have Night Owls, which we're learning how to heal each other from the exterior portion visually by listening, conversating, working on our personalities, our mindsets, and how we approach things as adults, and how we got to carry that information on not just to adults, but carry that
Mm-hmm.
information on to our kids so we can raise them, because they are the legacy. They are the tomorrow. So we got to focus on the tomorrow as well. So we got to get in that mindset of getting people, conditioning not just ourselves, but just conditioning everybody else. Because understand that was the opposition of how slavery was. The goal was, hey,
Right.
to condition us into a negative mindset, then more into the positive mindset. So
Right.
that is
Right.
my
Right.
maturity as a whole, and that's where we at.
Right. All right. Sounds good, man. So, still having problems here. I don't know why my computer will not play any videos. So it's even saying it on your video that's having a problem playing the video. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm not worried about it. You said it's playing, so I guess people can
Yeah,
see it because we got
it's
there's
playing
two
on.
people.
I'm starting to watch. I got like a watch party right now, and it's running.
Okay, well that's good because like I said, I can't see, so I usually have it on so I can make sure it's working and everything. But I don't know what the
Yeah.
hell's going on tonight. My shit will not
That's you know
play.
it's saying can't. I know I'm getting ready to say can't post status at a time. Please check your connection and try again. I
It
am
must be
getting that.
Facebook. Must be Facebook. Must be acting up or something, man. But
Man, they
it's
trying to block us, man. They trying to block us.
all good. We're gonna rock with it
Let me
regardless. We
see.
ain't worry about that.
Okay, it posts in Enterprise Stand Up, but I cannot post it. But shit, I probably can't post it if I'm doing a watch party. No, I should be able to still share it.
Right. That's a fact, man. All
I
right.
don't know.
Well, we'll just get to it, man. It's all good. We'll get
Let's
to
rock
it,
and
man.
roll.
Like I said, if anybody wants to join the conversation as we go along, just let me know. Leave a comment. I can see the comments, and I will, or leave a comment about anything. If you don't want to come on live, just leave a comment, and I'll post it, and we'll answer any questions you have. But better get into the discussion, man. Welcome anybody who's watching this live or who'll be watching this later on, man. I want to say what's up. Let's get it cracking, man. Let's get it popping. Let's see what we got, man. We got a
So
couple of things to talk about tonight.
yeah.
And the first thing I have here, this is probably gonna be all over the place, but the first thing I have here is I think we're gonna start out with the success as a lifestyle, having daily, short and long term goals.
Right.
And I want to know what you think about that topic right there, for people,
So with the
especially younger people. If you have children, younger people and things of that nature, what does that look like? And is it worth having goals, or should you just live your life for the day? You know what I'm saying? And everything will be all right.
hey man, I said if you ain't planning, you planning to fail. Um,
Right,
Goals are important.
right.
Like you said, on a daily basis, shit on a weekly, on a yearly, short term,
Yeah,
long term, and in aspects, that's very valuable. The reason why that's valuable because what happens is when you plan something, of course, you have your things may happen. You know what I'm saying? Something may happen. You might have
hmm,
a hiccup, but the goal is to prevent minimal stress. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because you don't
right,
want to not plan something when stuff start going wrong. You really don't
right,
have nowhere to start or how to.
right,
You know what I'm saying? You don't have a game plan and where things went wrong in and go from there. So my recommendation is always, hey, start small. Especially
right.
for people that don't even know how to plan. And because it's easy for me to tell people, hey, plan. What happens is when you tell a person, hey, plan, they don't know where the fuck start. So all I tell
Right,
people is, hey, buy a planner, get a notepad, and
right,
go through it, and do a daily goal, right? Like you were saying earlier, do a daily goal and say, hey, I want to have this done by today, and then you want to work on having a set game plan for tomorrow, and then
right,
once you start building up your confidence of
right.
completing daily tasks, do you want to start in weekly tasks
So
and
there
build?
you go. All right.
Go ahead.
Okay. So there you go. That's a good point you make there. I think people look. I know I always look bigger. It's like people say have goals, and you don't. I never knew what that meant. It sounds good. You know what I mean? Like have goals. Get a car, get a Benz, go to college, blah 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 blah. But you got to start out with small wins to see what wins look like, and then those small wins start to equal up so you can make bigger goals. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like for instance, like have a couple jobs. Like say you have too much too much idle time. Like at one point in my life I had too much idle time. What I should have been doing is having two jobs, one for my bills and one for saving. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
then I could make those bigger plans. Sometimes you gotta put stuff on the back burner. That's also a part of having goals. Sometimes you gotta put stuff on the back burner to see things um manifest. Yeah, that's a good thing he said that.
Right.
Yeah, to see things manifest. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really not just thinking things into existence because my belief is I say this a lot, and people who know me know this. I say that you were born with the blessing. We got all our hands, all our feet, toes, digits. We can see. Even if we wear glasses, we can still see good enough. You know, we can move around. So we got all the tools it takes to get things done. You see what I'm saying? You might not become rich overnight, but you can build that up. And I think I wanted to ask was, is it ever too late to manifest your goals? Like say
Not
you
at
got
all.
4 kids. Say you in the projects, you got 4 kids,
Yeah.
and you depressed. You know, you live in your daily life. You like, my life's done till my last kid's 18. I can't do nothing. That's not really the truth. You might have to make some sacrifices and things. It's not going to be easy, but you can make daily goals, short-term goals, to eventually get to a place to where you would want to be.
Right. I mean, but that's the
Mm-hmm.
godlike in us. You see what I'm saying? That's what
Mm-hmm.
makes us godlike, because
Right.
we have the ability to think it, we
Mm-hmm.
can write it, we
Mm-hmm.
can manifest it and cultivate it. You see what I'm saying? That is what makes
Right.
us godlike. That's why I always tell people, hey, stop waiting on stuff. You have the power to create something out of nothing. You see what I'm saying? So we have to learn how to be godlike instead of being more of a slave man, still having that slave mentality of we were looking for somebody, we waiting on somebody. You know what I'm saying? To help us with something where you have the abilities to make shit happen yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's
Well,
like we kill our potential, we hinder or restrict the potential that we truly have to make stuff happen. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. We
well,
are guys. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that.
that's a fact. But I think it comes. I mean, some people, you only know what you're taught. So I mean, if you're taught like you can't do anything, one way you're gonna get some of people hand it to you, like, go down to the state, do this, that, and the third. You got to realize anything given to you most of the time, if it's free, it's not upward. It's not going to move you up. So that little
Right.
bit of money you get from the state, that's supposed to be to elevate you, not for a lifestyle. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't want to be 20, you don't want to be 18 with 2 kids in the projects, and then end up being 40, my age, still in the projects, making that same amount of money. Your kids are now grown. You didn't do anything while you were there, and then you say somebody's been holding me down. No, you got to sacrifice to get to a place. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if you sit still, man, it's not going to manifest. Like my boy said here, man, it's not going to manifest because yeah, you can pray all you want, and you can you can say you a god, you can say whatever you want out your mouth, but if you ain't making no moves, it ain't gonna happen. And now we're gonna go to the next thing. We're gonna bounce back and forth, but we talk about making moves. You
Right.
got to be willing to get out of your local area. I mean, you got the next point is migrate for opportunities, researching other cities, other areas. You can't be afraid to to make a short term goal to leave from where you're at
Right.
to where better schools for your children, better living situation for you. Um, you see a lot of people from New York, they moved to Atlanta, they moved to Charlotte. A lot of people from like the Midwest, they'll move to like Arizona, and because these places have good economies, they have jobs. See what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people from the country, like in Georgia, they'll move from the country, and they'll move to Savannah because there's a lot of jobs here. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
a lot of people in the country move to Atlanta as well, or they move to Jacksonville, the closest place to here. Or a lot of people will move, those are the people who usually make it. There's not, if there's no opportunity where you're at, you got to make a plan, man, and get up out of there. You can always come back and see everybody. Nobody ain't going nowhere, you know. Um, you have to move, man, because we come from a people migrate. If you know
Right.
anything about history and the movement of
Right.
people go to where the resources are. You got to be willing to do that, man. Um,
True. True.
you
Question
will
then,
be.
with that being said,
Mhm.
is it, you know how they all like in our times is more like, hey, the whole pick your fist thing, get a house, get a house, get a house. But if we are in society now to where if you are in a career job and
Mhm.
you know, like in order to move up to different levels of your job in the in the career that you're in, it's not always beneficial to get a house because that causes you to be less mobile. And when you come
Well,
less mobile, it's you're stable, but
mhm.
you're less mobile into getting certain things when it comes to the benefits of your increasing your salary.
Well, you gotta do the research. I mean, the thing about me is this: you gotta do the research. Like, say you're a cop, you can be a cop anywhere. That's a career. You know what I'm saying? You can be a cop anywhere. So you could buy a house, but say I'm a cop in Savannah.
Right,
I like to, so I want to move to Miami. You can always move to Miami because you're a cop. You're a
right,
truck driver. You're a nurse. These are jobs anybody can get with a little bit of schooling. You see what I'm saying? These are careers, though.
right.
And
But when you move, guess what changes?
we got
The
a
so
question, man. We got a question. You see it up there?
all right. It says, how do y'all feel about this coronavirus versus the economy? Like how it affected good or bad? Um,
Mm,
it's good. It's this is why it's bad. Is big corporations are slowly starting to learn that they can actually make money without a lot of people working there.
mm.
That's why it's bad because they're learning with the numbers that they can still keep going with less people. So what's going to happen is the competition of keeping a job is going to be real tough because they're going to add more workload, more production onto everybody else because they see what they can maintain with less people.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I think I want you to listen to the language earlier in this. You're non-essential, non-essential workers, non-essential, non-essential. Did anybody do the research and see what that meant? What's non-essential mean? What does that mean? Are you essential? Did you lose your job? You see what I'm saying? Why was Walmart still open, but Kroger's was closed and Food Line's closed and things of that nature, and mom and pop stores are closed. You can't go to Foot Locker, but you can go to Walmart. You see
Right,
what I'm saying? Like, and what's non-essential mean? Like, I work out the Dollar Tree. I drive trucks out of Dollar Tree, deliver Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree ain't shut down, bro. I was moving loads the whole time, but a lot of the other big box stores, like say I was driving for Target, say I was
right,
driving for Ross, say I was driving somewhere else, I would have had to go somewhere else because those places were closed down that whole time. You see
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
So, um, I'm not really sure what's going on. It's a beta test, if you ask me. It's like you were saying, do we need certain stuff? Can we
Yeah,
survive just off of Walmart? I ain't seen nobody riding because everything was closed. Everybody went to Walmart. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I think they beta tested. What you need to look at is what's an entry level job, unless you're gonna start your own business. That's always the main goal is to have your own. God bless the child to have his own. You
right,
don't want to work for nobody else. That's why most people get depressed because they work for somebody else. They're not making a lot of money. But you want to find a job, that you got a 401k and you got some insurance. You're making good money, $18, $19 an hour, something like that. You know what I mean? A livable wage in America in a regular city. If you're in New York, LA, stuff like that, you need more money than that.
yeah,
But you start looking at stuff like that, man, so you can come up and then make your plan. You know what I'm saying? Make your plan. You never want to stay somewhere if it's not where you want to be, but you got to use these avenues that are available to you because entry level job is good. FedEx, different places like these are corporations that'll give you benefits, but you want to use them for the experience and for what you need, but have a back door. Don't take that money and go shopping all the time. Don't take that money and do stuff. Save some money so you can move to what you really want to do. You see what I'm saying? And I say this because I've done it. You know what I'm saying? I've moved to different areas and gotten jobs.
right,
Even with the cable, even cable's an entry level job. You're gonna have
right.
to stop smoking weed. You have to stop smoking weed. You have to stop doing all these things. But once you get in the door, you can do what you want to do. You got to do this. You got to sacrifice to get something, man.
Yeah. I mean, this is the point also you got to look at as well. Where you take stuff in accountability is the fact that the school system as well,
Hmm.
especially if you got kids and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm saying the school systems when we start moving and relocating and doing things as well, we got to also do the
Oh
research.
my dog, what's up, man? Brandon, remember Brandon, yo? You
Yeah,
remember Brandon? He was here when Brandon was here, right? Yeah, Brandon on here. That's him right there. He said, yes, sir. He got his own trucking business now, man.
oh for real.
out there in Goldsboro. Yeah, man.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Been doing
And maybe
it ever since he left, man. Brothers be doing their thing, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, brothers know what's up, man. Brothers be doing their thing, man. So we
yeah.
ain't just on here talking. We show and prove, man. And you know what we talking about. We seen it.
Oh, let's talk on that
What's
real quick.
going on,
Let,
bro?
let's
You
huh?
already know.
Let's
I was
dr-
talking to Brandon.
let's jump on that real quick since you slid that part in about what that we
Mhm.
are doing things. We gotta get out of the whole degrading mindset, man. Where we degrade each other publicly. You know what I'm saying? When we are doing
Whoa.
things and we are improving. You dig what I'm saying?
Hold on right quick. We got a few questions. That's what's up, Brandon, man. I'm just leaving the dollar account, man. I'm about to go over the road again. So yeah, when you hit Savannah, I'm up here too. So hit me up, bro. I'm out here, man. And if you got a truck to put me in, holler at me, man. Cause I'm moving the group. I'm trying to get paid, bro. But let's see what Corey say, man. Corey say, how do you feel about the film industry now? If actors go back to filming, would it be better to go straight to streaming services versus the movie theaters? People going to be hesitant on going to movie theaters because of the sanitation issues. Oh
They
yeah,
already they already streaming everything. That movie, that
it's a
Kevin
dub.
Hart movie, is streaming.
Yeah, it's a dub, man. It's easier to be at home, man, where you can just get it at home. I mean, you got all the apps, all the TVs. You can get the apps on the TVs and stuff. I was just talking to my wife about this the other day. I was like, "What we gonna turn these movie theaters in? We start looking at investments in movie theaters so we can retrofit these into something else. What we gonna use these for, man? Turn them into
Right.
libraries or something, or internet cafes or something because they about to be obsolete, man. Indoor
Yeah.
gyms or something for the kids. Like I don't know, but they about to be obsolete, bro. Movie theaters are a dub. There's no reason to go. The experience is over, man. You can be at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People do drugs and drink. They want to be home. You ain't got to drive no more. You can, remember Netflix and chill was the first, beta test for that, man. And it worked,
And it
being
worked.
at
And it
home.
was successful.
You
Yeah.
tell the girl to come through, man. Come through. Watch the movie. I mean, the new movies are coming out. You might have to pay $20 for it, but it's the new movie, bro.
But
So
it's still cheaper because you ain't
convenient.
paying for two people. You ain't paying for two people. You
That's
technically
a
paying for
fact.
one person.
And you get it for like 2 days or something like that.
Right.
48 hours. What's this say? Hold on right quick, man. I don't know. Somebody just said something. Crazy dog is like in my bag over here, man. I don't know what's going on. The dog's out,
Hey, you
man.
know what's
So,
funny? Isaac
yeah.
and Bowler said the exact thing. Drive-in theaters is about to come back. They both said at the exact same time. And
Yeah,
that's
that's a
true.
fact.
It's both of them about to come back at it. It's drive-through about to be booming. The one in Jessup, I bet you the one in
Mhm.
Jessup is gonna be booming. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be booming again. Cause that's
What
where
we need to
everybody.
do? So we need to get some money together and get a drive-in theater popping, man. We need to get some
Hey,
properties so we can get a drive-in theater going, man.
that sound like the plan.
That might be the plan, bro. That sounds like talking about short-term, long-term goals.
Yeah, we can make
That
that a
might be
goal.
something to do, man. Black-owned theater,
That
right
can
here in
be
this
done.
area too. Over there in like over there near Richmond Hill somewhere. All that damn property. They
Yeah,
tax that though.
yeah. That property tax
Good
is
idea,
killing
man.
though, man. We gotta find something with better property taxes if we gonna make a move like that.
That's a
Otherwise,
fact.
we losing money.
They steady building around here, so you know how that go with the property tax situation, man. Every day it changes with these motherfuckers putting up new houses and businesses every fucking day. So.
Right,
All right,
right.
man. I went all off course, but these are good questions, man. I'm glad everybody's being interactive, man. And I want to say what's up with y'all and thanks for watching, man. I pretty
Yeah,
much
and
know
I
everybody
appreciate
that's
everybody
on my
talking,
thing.
man, expressing their opinion. I appreciate that as well.
Yeah, keep giving your opinions, man. We like to hear stuff, and if you want to come on live, man, just let me know. I'll send you the link, man. We can see you, and you can chop it up for a minute with us, man.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Just
oh
let us
yeah,
know, bro. There's
oh yeah.
nothing.
So
We
what's,
like to
what's the
have.
next topic? What's the next topic, bro?
Okay, so we did the migration thing. We did the success as a lifestyle. Success as a lifestyle. I want to keep saying that, man. Success should be a lifestyle. New phone should not be a lifestyle. Clothes should not be a lifestyle. Killing people should not be a lifestyle. Success should be our lifestyle from now on. Teach your children that. Teach everybody around you that. Don't encourage anything but success.
How do you
Success.
teach success? Is it by just planning? How do you teach success?
Daily goals, short-term goals, and long-term goals, and actually fulfilling these goals. Don't tell me like me, for instance, I'm not gonna sit on here and be like, my daily goal is to run, right? My daily goal is to do the A, B, C, and D, and I'm not doing it. And you looking at me like, well, damn, nigga, you talking a lot of excuse me, my brother told me not to cuss a lot, so let me slow down. And you be like, you need to come to me and be like, Gooch, man, you said you wanted to do this. Why you not doing it? Yes, I'm a grown man, but sometimes you need to be reminded. You said this. You said because one thing leads to another thing. Like we'll just be talking. Like I could be like, yeah, man, I'm trying to get fit, bro. I'm trying to do my thing, but I ain't doing it.
Right.
I'm not doing my daily goal. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? I noticed that when I do what I say I want to do, bro, I
Right.
feel successful. When I say I want to run, I run. You see what I'm saying? I do stuff like that. Before I used to not do it, and the days I didn't do it, I'd feel bad. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, man, I'm slipping. You know what I'm saying? I'm slipping. Then I
Right.
had a short-term goal. I want a new job. I want to change my location. I want to find a healthy relationship. There's short-term goals, long-term goals. I want to
Right.
start my own business. how am I getting to that point? You see what I'm saying? I want more money in my savings account. I want to learn about blockchain technology. Why? Because it's going to a long-term goal. I want to learn about how every aspect of life works. Health, wealth, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything we deal with. I want to learn. So these are things that's going to help me in the long run. So what does success
Yeah.
look like? I
Repetition
mean,
is important. Repetition
right.
is important.
Daily, daily, daily,
You know what I'm saying? You gotta
daily,
keep
daily,
the
daily.
repetition from working out. Working out. If you go do, you gotta do it every day. You know what I'm saying? You can't do the whole
Mhm.
January the first come and my new resolution is, hey, I'm gonna lose weight, and you do it for about 30 days and then you
I'm
stop.
out.
You know what I'm saying
I'm out there all the
repetition.
time, bro.
Repetition is
I'm
very
doing it
important.
all the time. You got to do it when you don't want to do it. Like I tell my little brother Joe all the time. I be like, hey, when you don't want to do something, that's when you do it. Especially if it's a good, righteous thing. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? When I don't feel like doing something, that's when I'm going to go do it because once I get done, I'm like, yeah, I did it. You see what I'm saying? To some
Right.
people, it might not be much, but some people have no wins. You got to start somewhere. You be like, man, I'm fat. I can't do nothing. Get out there and start getting to it. Once you
Right.
start getting to it, it becomes a lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know. It's hard for me to explain. It's hard for me to put it in words, but winning becomes a lifestyle. Success
Right.
becomes a lifestyle. People who lose, that's a lifestyle as well. Crime is a lifestyle. Cheating is a lifestyle. Like if you cheat on your spouse or someone, it becomes a lifestyle because you start to get different ways to do it, and you learn it, and mentally, and you see what I'm saying? You can
Yeah.
start being successful by having small wins, daily goals every day, short-term goals. You start to see them manifest. Before you know it, you'll be at your long-term goal.
Right.
Nothing's gonna happen overnight. Nothing worth having happens overnight, man. Because like I said about the welfare thing, if somebody gives you something, if it happens like that easy,
Yeah.
it's not upward. It's not an upward mobile thing, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can speak to this because I've lived this. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever gave me nothing. Everything I have, I've gotten it. You see what I'm saying? By
Right.
putting in the legwork. Not that anybody's supposed to give anybody anything. I'm just saying I wasn't expecting nothing. What I'm saying is I put in the legwork. Everybody who knows me knows that I put in the legwork.
Right.
Nobody said, "Hey, here's a wife for you." I had to put in the legwork. Nobody said, "Here's a car for you." I had to put in the legwork. Nobody
Yeah.
said, "Here's a anything for you." I had to do it. You know what I'm saying?
And journals, man, journals are actually pretty helpful, man. Especially for people like younger people, man. Like even anybody, but I know for younger people, when I was younger, man, journals was good on keeping trails of what you're doing. Cause man, when you
Mm-hmm.
go back like a year later and we reflect on that journal and start reading your progress, it actually
That's a fact.
encourages you to do more, man. You'd be like, damn, man, I started from here and I got to there. You know what I'm saying? It builds so much, man. It builds a lot. It builds that confidence, man, because you see it on paper. You can see it. You know what I'm saying? Visual is so
Mm-hmm.
important. You know what I'm saying? Visual is so important, man. But
That's a
yeah,
fact, man. Seeing is believing, man. And I want to say something else, man. I noticed a thing with people: instant gratification and hating on people is pointless.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? You should, rather than hating on somebody, if somebody's successful, you should ask them how they got there. Don't ask them for a handout. Ask them, how did you do it? You know, how did you start your business? Like, how'd you make your business plan? Who's your lawyer? Who'd you use? You know what I mean? Who if you're trying to ship stuff, what company are you using? Let's start the crab in the barrel thing don't help nobody. The code is helping each other, not handing out to each other.
Right.
Everybody needs help. Don't get me wrong. Every now and then.
Right.
I just gave a dude a ride the other day, you know what I'm saying? And he said, bro, I was really feeling down. I lost my job. I got dropped off out here. I lost my job, blah, blah, blah. I need a ride. I gave him a ride. He was like, I was really feeling down until you gave me a ride, bro. And you had a
Right.
conversation. I start telling him. Same thing we talking about right now. I was like, hey, bro, you got that job, you get another job, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling him, he's like, man, you really, really, really motivated me, man. He was like, bro. And I told him, I said, hey, man, I got a podcast. You need to check it out. But I doubt he is. He seemed like more, because he told me he was in jail for a while, blah, blah, blah. It seems like more of a street dude. He asked me if I want to buy some weed. I'm like, nah, bro, I don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
So I'm cool on that. He's like, man, you different. I'm like, hey, man, being different is the move, bro. I've
Yeah.
always been different. Ask anybody who knows me. I don't have to follow there ain't no blueprint to this. Nobody's gonna tell me no different.
Right.
Be yourself. As long as you're a stand up guy, man, you ain't doing no couple of things, you know. You're not doing crime.
Right.
You all right with me, man. You're not
Yeah,
raping nobody, robbing nobody, you know.
man. That's the thing, man. Like, we gotta keep the whole. I think I sent a post about it, man, and we gotta break this mindset, man, which is so important. Is the whole all black men ain't shit, the all black women ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? The whole like you know how we like specify things of like our negativities, but we never specify when we do good shit.
Right,
Like
right, right.
specify that black men don't know how to be fathers, but you'll never specify when a black father did a good ass job. You would just say men did a good job as being fathers, but you'll never specify that it was a black man that did it. You know what I'm saying? Like we never specify our positive looks, and we
Right.
always go into details with our negative look. Like right now, everybody wants to say, okay, all lives matters, but at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, we're saying black dudes ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, if you want to be positive, when you specify one thing, specify positive on everything. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
We gotta stop specifying that black women ain't this and that, and black men ain't this and that. And we're like the only race that does that. I have a lot of white friends. I got a lot of Mexican friends. I got a lot, and I've never seen on none of their pages ever say, "Man, white women ain't shit."
right.
White Mexicans, Mexicans ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they never specify that. We are the only race that's go in details exactly which color and which gender did something negative. We gotta stop that shit. That shit is horrible, man.
I,
We are the
I,
only one that put a bullseye on ourselves like that.
I think it's the rat race, man. Because I think we expect better, man. You know, we just got to come with some hard truths. Like I think they say black guys ain't good because a lot of people have been dealing with no fathers at home and stuff like that, so they automatically look for the bad. And a lot of guys have been grimy, man. I mean, like I said before, we just got to be honest, man. I'm not against nothing, but a lot of guys have been grimy, man. And
I
people
mean,
take that and they think all of us are grimy. Because I've been with plenty of women. They first thing they think is, oh, this guy is going to do this and you cheat. And I'm like, I'm playing basketball. I ain't cheating on you. Like, what you talking about? I ain't
right,
like that. I mean, if I'm a cheat, I'll leave you. I don't. A lot of guys have been in trouble and they need women, so they like need them for their car. They need them for the place to stay, but they still want other women because they don't really want her like that. They just want her for what she has. You see what I'm saying?
right,
That's why you got to have your stuff together, man. Make your goals and get out of there so you can live a better life, man. Because it's hurting
right.
everything. We're starting to see it. It's starting to show, man. It's hurting everything. You see what I'm saying? I think
True.
that's where that comes from, but I'm not really sure because I'm not in that mind state, man. I don't have the mind state, like I look at people for what they are.
I mean, it.
You see what I'm saying? You are what you are, man. To me, you got to show me. At first, I'm like, use another person. I see you black. I'm like, oh, that's a black person. But you could be just, we're in America. I keep going back to this. We're in America, so you can be just as evil as anybody else. I'm not thinking like there's some homogenous thing because our households are totally different.
Right.
You know that.
Right.
Everybody's totally different. So I can't be like, it's because they black, we got the same moral code. I wish I
Right.
could say that. But we know that's not true. That's how you end up
Right.
getting raped, killed, robbed. You, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that happens. We can't believe that. I have a certain amount of checklist to say, hey, this person's good because he passed this checklist.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to battle with everybody.
the key thing is to have a code, because everybody's flawed. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Right,
all are. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
right.
The goal is
That's a fact.
it's a way of doing it privately. You know what I'm saying? We do
That's a
it
fact.
publicly too much. Just like with the whole, like we discussed yesterday, like last show, we discussed the whole demasculizing a man when you out there in public and you like check out somebody and a woman like start snapping on you in public.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of
Right.
take you home and break down what you have a problem with. Like it's a way you can do it. It's how you approach it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta learn how to approach everything more privately than public. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
That's a fact.
our hurts, we can sit down and talk about our hurts privately. Like let's be honest. Me and you, we're publicly talking about stuff, but we still know
Mm-hmm.
how to get off this live, call each other, and say, "Hey, Gooch, man, this is what I feel like about this, and this is how I'm feeling about that." I know not to express everything publicly because everything don't
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be publicly expressed like that. You get what I'm saying? Because
Facts.
that's just how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yeah.
Energy is important. The transfer of energy is
Mm-hmm.
so important. So when you start
That's a
transferring so much negative energy into sound waves, because guess what? This is all this shit is. It's a sound wave. It's radiation. This shit flows within the air, and this shit carries from one
frequency.
person to another.
Frequency. I feel you.
Exactly. So if I if
I
if
feel
I
you.
get on your negative, if I get on your negative frequency, guess what, man? That shit can carry over. It shit can carry over in my house to my kids,
Mm-hmm.
to everybody else I'm around. Cause that's all I'm being fed is that negative frequency.
Well, I mean, man, that was well said. I don't really have nothing to say about that. I can't really say no more than that. That's a fact, man. But I think we gotta erase the nigga app, man. I was on the nigga app for a long time, man. In
I
our
was,
head, man.
yeah,
We gotta get rid of that, man, because we see it too often, man. I don't know. It's bad, yo.
right,
It's bad. But that's what we're trying to talk about. Like I said, we gotta change our mentality, man. What's cool? What's not cool? What should we be doing? Like it should be totally different, man. We should have
right.
more winners than this, man. I hate to see us lose, man. Who's us?
Me too.
Us is us, man. Everybody. I don't like seeing people lose, man. Especially when you're smart, you're intelligent, and you just losing, man. That's not a good look. Because this shit ain't that hard, bro. It ain't the easiest thing in the world, but this is America, man. If you can't make it here like that, you think you're going to Africa, man. There ain't no many resources there. Yeah, they got everything, but that thing's sewed up, man. They don't have the infrastructure that we have. You see what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
got think how many cities we have here, bro.
right,
How many major areas around those cities? We got hubs every 90 miles, damn near, in any direction. You can hit a major city,
right,
a major area of influence. This country's popping, man.
right.
And I hate to see people say that, we not Americans, we not this. Man, listen, I don't know where you think you going. You can always trade with them people. Why are we not trying? We can deal with them. We can trade with them. We can deal with everybody, but man, we can't give this up. The foundation's already laid. You know what I mean?
And I
It's
got
already
some
been laid.
question for you. I got a deep
What's up,
question.
man? What's up?
Cause I had talked to somebody a while back, and it blew my mind. But it was like it was somebody that was working for, and
Mm-hmm.
then it was like they wanted to partner with the person. Okay, so my question is, would if the tables was turned, would
As
that
far as
person
what
work
table?
for
Mm-hmm.
you? Would that person work for you? So what I'm meaning is, all right, when we're trading, the thing is, everybody gotta understand we're equals. You get what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
if I know me and you are equal, but if person C don't see us as equal, they may have a hard time wanting to partner. Might be more willing to um us to work for them, but they don't like that whole working together or partnership. So the goal is, how do we establish grounds of value to where they're willing to partner instead of us being their subordinates? You see what I'm saying? Because like we talked about a couple of episodes ago with the whole Nike thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can buy all these shoes, bro. I can have a closet full of fucking Nikes. But if I call Nike and here, I probably wouldn't get to them. I probably have to email them. If I have to email Nike and say, hey, I just lost my job here. Can I come get a job there? They go send me an automatic system with an application. And I might get an interview. So the goal is, how do we build that respect with local areas and stuff like that, to where if I'm putting money in you, I'm investing a lot of money in you. Every
Mm-hmm.
check, I'm putting money in you, in your company. Why we don't have that same equal respect of ourselves to be able to get a job at the place that I'm putting all this damn money in? You dig what I'm saying?
Because I think they, if I understand what you're saying correctly, I don't think they look at consumers as, because we're consuming. This is all right. We live in a capitalist society, right?
Right,
You understand what I'm saying?
right,
So it's all about supply and demand. It's all about stuff like that. So I mean, and people are looking at how can you be an asset to their bottom line. Period. You see what I'm saying? You can
right,
buy all the shoes you want. You can do whatever, invest in these companies, but would you, just like you were saying, would you give up some of your stuff to somebody else? Why people don't share? That's not part of the American thing. It's about capitalism. Dog eat dog.
that's what I was looking. That's what
And,
I was listening for. That's what I was
and I
waiting.
want you. And the only way that America got free, I ain't talking about slaves. I'm talking about when England had George Washington them underneath their foot. Why?
Right,
Why they want to be free? Because they was getting taxed. They was
right,
being. They couldn't keep all their money. They wanted to do what they doing right now. Have their freedom to say, hey, you work for me, I pay you 30 cents, and I make $5 off of that. You see what I'm saying?
right,
And now we get to the point to where, just like truck driving, they make $8,000 a load. I get what, 300 off of that. You see what I'm saying?
right,
Or stuff and stuff like that. Same thing with McDonald's. They make all that money. You make 750, 850, 950 an hour. Same thing with Walmart. You know how much money came through there? It's capitalism, bro. It's capitalism. Like I said, and somebody got to dig the ditches.
true.
So this is capitalism. It's not fair. It's not fun. It's not. It's all about being a capitalist. And somebody got to do everything. You got to think. So we all gonna be rich. Nobody gonna cook the hamburgers. Nobody gonna do the fries. Nobody gonna work at Walmart. Everybody gonna be rich. Everybody gonna have their own business. That's
Right.
not. But
That's not the reality. That's not the reality.
when you start doing them daily goals, them small goals, the long term goals, things, short term goals, things like that, it should start when you're young. So somebody
Right.
will be doing the hamburgers and fries. Those are people with those short term goals. They'll be doing the fries and stuff. So we'll always have a constant. Then they'll get to the long term goal. So maybe now I want to start my business. I want to go to college. I want to go to trade school. You see, everything always is fulfilled. But we lost that somewhere. We said, All right, high school, you get 16, something crazy happens. You get
Right.
pregnant, you get caught with weed, get kicked out of school. Now you're hustling all day. Now you have idle time. The idle mind's the devil's playground. You go back 2 steps and you never can get back up to that. You see what I'm saying? Then you say, well, it's the white man, I can't do nothing.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you should be mad at your parents. Nobody told you. See, this is the thing that I say, man. You should be mad at your parents before you mad at the white man if you got in trouble and stuff. And I say this because they fed you to the system because they already know about all this shit.
Right.
Like, I know about everything. I'm 40 years old. I know what a person at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, up to my age can expect. This is America. It's the same rules.
Yeah.
If you got caught with weed in 1998, you would get the same thing you got for getting caught with weed right now. If I was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
we have to tell people this is what it is.
It's the lack of researching that we do sometimes, even for parents. Like, man, I remember one time, man, it was about a few years ago, man, and I still tell the story to this day. It was about 2 or 3 years ago, probably further than that.
One of my
I met a lady one time, and she was
mm-hmm,
like, she had put her kids on Ritalin, right?
mm-hmm,
And like she was complaining because she was like, the system wouldn't let her take her kids off of Ritalin. I'm like, no shit,
yeah.
because
You
they
fed them to
make
the system.
the school systems and the doctors and shit, they make money. They get credit for kids that are on prescription medicines like that. So you got like
Capitalism, bro.
parents gotta stop fucking giving kids, like just randomly giving the kids fucking different types of damn medicines because you can't be patient with them. And then you find out you fell for the trick bag, and now you can't get your kids off the shit. And they look walking around like zombies. Cause that shit ain't even natural. Kids are gonna be wild as hell, especially boys. You know what I'm saying? That's a natural thing. But see, they teaches
Listen.
us that's not a natural thing. To get the kids on these damn medicines. Now you got the school system making extra money. You got the
Mm-hmm.
doctor making extra money, and
That's a
you
fact.
ain't. You know, a
That's a
person ain't
fact.
making money out the deal. The only thing you did
That's a
was just
fact.
sacrifice your kids without doing the proper research ahead of time.
Listen, this is one of my points, man. It's funny that we're going over this because one of my last points, which is not, we're not done, but I'm just saying the last thing I put on there was ignorance of the law is no excuse. Should we teach young men the law? Should that be a thing that we teach? It's like we teach, we taught the young men the stanky leg. We taught the young girls how to twerk. We teach everybody how to freestyle. We teach you how to use the damn iPhone. You know how to play video games. You know how to do all this shit. The law should be something that we should all learn because that's something that can fuck your whole life. Excuse me. Something that can mess your whole life up. Something. I try not to cuss, man. Something
And
that could ruin you. Like we gotta,
right,
we gotta be honest, man. We talk about these goals and all this stuff. Oh, that's going to be a wrap. They can put a stop to that.
right,
When keeping it real goes wrong, you so real that you're going to give up everything for a little bit of shine, for neighborhood shine, or whatever the case may be. I
right,
don't care. Listen to me. Me personally, nobody I know cares. If you go to jail for 20 years, I'm going to Miami Beach. Okay? I'm going out to eat. I'm going to do what you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing. Nothing's going to stop. If you so gangster that you're going to shoot somebody and kill them and go to jail for it, we're not going to stop doing what we're doing. You see what I'm saying? Like, the world's not going to stop, and nobody's going to think that you're all that, or nobody cares about that.
right.
Now, if you come up with the cure for cancer, the cure for AIDS, or if you came up with a job for everybody, or some kind of something that changed the world, like the iPhone or something like that, we would care. But no, this is that nobody cares about that. So people should just stop and learn the law because going to jail ain't cute. It ain't cool, man. I'm starting to think dudes got boyfriends in there as much as dudes go to jail. I don't want to go. No, I'm serious. I'm starting to think guys
Yeah.
got boyfriends in jail, bro.
I
I'm
mean,
starting to
some
believe
cases
it.
that in some cases that is true. That
No,
is
I
true.
mean more than some. We all knew it was always some. I mean a lot of guys, not just some. I think a lot of guys, they're like, I'm trying to go back to see my boo thing or something, man. Get out of there, dog. You
Right.
not. not doing nothing, man. It's not cute. You're not gangster, man. You're a man. Be a man, because anybody can shoot somebody, anybody can punch somebody, anybody can do all that. But can you handle business?
Right. Like like check it. Like you have a thing called like black codes, right? We have a thing called black codes, and it's also known as
Mm-hmm.
black laws. And what black laws
Yeah.
were are laws that restricts the limits of a free black person. You dig what I'm saying? So you have a thing. It's called black laws. So these laws was specific, like the Jim Crow laws. That was laws
Mm-hmm.
that was specific for African Americans to limit our ability as free black men. You dig what I'm saying? So when you
When did
have,
that end? When did that end?
I feel like it ain't never ended. I think it's still going now. Like the reason why, and also you have a thing called like the Oregon black exclusion
Mm-hmm.
laws, where they
Mm-hmm.
actually try to fight against like the for blacks to own borders around Oregon and whatnot. Like they literally have a lot of things that, and they still got that kind of in place. Cause real talk, you can't go get a house in certain neighborhoods.
That's a
You dig what I'm
fact.
saying? You know, they got a committee. That's just like
That's a
the
fact.
Oregon black exclusion laws. You dig what I'm saying? So, um, when you have what you call the black codes or black laws in place, then the laws ain't go, no matter how much you know that law, the goal is to break that law and get that law removed, not necessarily follow the law, because shit, you can't. Following law ain't gonna benefit you whatsoever, because that law is specified to hinder you, period, of any kind of growth. So the goal is to get rid of the motherfucking laws. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's change the narrative. And like I was telling us a couple of episodes back, that's why we gotta use our
Mm-hmm.
money to create PACs, create committees, create local committees, create areas to where we start to get rid of these undercover laws that we got. Because they're called
So what are we
black
going?
laws.
So what are we gonna do? We're gonna make white laws now and make sure all the white people can't move into our neighborhoods.
No,
Where we
no,
going?
man. We gotta
What you
have an
think?
equal playing field. We gotta have an equal playing field. You know what I'm
Truth,
saying? Where laws
truth,
are
justice,
restricted
peace,
from us.
equality, stuff like that. That's what I
Yeah,
believe in. I
I'm
believe
with
in
that. You know what I'm saying? Just have the equal
equality.
organ. Yeah.
If you have the money to move into an look, the thing is this for me, I don't want to live around nobody who don't want me living around them. Like, thanks for telling me, because I don't want to live there and then my kid come outside and you try to lie and say he did some shit and he ends up getting killed by the police or something like that. No, yeah, let me know. And I think the thing is this: people with money and resources, we just start building our own communities. But what I
Right.
mean by that is fair communities.
Right.
Because there's a lot of mixed couples. There's a lot of people who don't care about all that. Of course, there's
Right.
still that element of people who, but there's a lot of, there will not be so many mixed couples and all these mixed race kids running around here if white folks was that, you know what I mean, in power and had it like that. You see what I'm saying? It's just that people don't
Right.
cater to that to that. There should be mixed communities of
Right.
people who want to live there. We don't have that because mostly these cul-de-sac neighborhoods that we have sprouting up everywhere, the first people to get out there, they kind of have it sewed up. So they kind of, you know what I mean? It's always like a
Right.
local guy who gets his daughter a house and the husband, the nephew, and people he know, he get all them houses out there, and they kind of have it sewed up, especially down here in the South. You ever notice that? A lot of these
Yeah.
neighborhoods, the first people who move into them be the people who build them or who is the code enforcer and the motherfucker who put the pool in and all that. They the ones who, the person who drive the heavy machinery who put the road in, all them the ones who move in first, and then you get a sprinkle of this, sprinkle of that, you know. So
Right.
um, basically, what I'm saying is there should be more mixed communities, man, versus us trying to look at all right, and versus us trying to you know invade other
Trying to
people's community.
segregate. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
dig. I dig it.
If
I
they
dig
got
it.
their own stuff, let them have it, man. Because there's enough people making money that we should be able to do something if we have an
Yeah.
interest in something, we should be able to get it done, man. But let's go on
Yeah.
to the next thing, man. There's only a couple more things. So I
All
want to
right.
talk about the internet. I see a lot of people using the internet for social media and drama and stuff like that, but I think the internet was first and foremost, it was used for to make money, man. I mean, you got access to the world. It should be mostly used for trying to sell something or trying to make business. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? I think more people, especially our age people. I mean, young kids, of course, that's their thing. That's their playground. You know what I mean?
Right.
We trying to do what they do. It's over, man. We should be trying to do business
That's correct. That's correct.
with the internet. That's what I believe about that. So.
Yeah, man. We should, man. But I'm seeing that a lot though, man. I can't even knock it. I'm seeing a lot of people really utilize social media and internet exactly the way you're supposed to do it, man. Like
Hmm.
I've joined so many business owner groups on Facebook.
Uh-huh.
I'm connected to a lot of local business and small business and a bunch of entrepreneurs on like Instagram and stuff like that. So, and I mean,
Hmm.
I've seen a lot of people really, really maximizing that platform the way it should. So I ain't gonna lie, man. I got to say we are heading into the right direction on that. You know, of course, we got a little one offs here and there, but I truly believe
Hmm.
that we have, as a collective, really going in the right direction in that, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Even with the young people, man, I'm seeing a lot of hungry entrepreneurs that's like 24, 25, 26, 27 that are
Hmm.
like getting it, man. I mean, they really getting it.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna
Yeah. I
lie.
mean,
We in a good place with that, man. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like we
yeah.
are in a good place.
Yeah. We should stop. I mean, really need to stop all the extra fly stuff, especially people our age group, which I say is like 35 to 45, whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Like nobody wants to see your butt. Nobody wants to care what you got. Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
you can
yeah.
have
That
stuff.
that that be, that be tripping me out too. I know what you mean. Yeah, I understand
That's
that,
the
man.
regular, man.
I understand it. It's like I was watching. I think it
Mm,
was on YouTube, and the lady, he was just saying how like a lady, she was an older lady too. She was taking
yeah,
like a picture with the butt stance, but like in the back, it was like a TV
yeah,
sitting on a box. And he was
right.
like, "Why are you taking a picture and your TV ain't even on a legit stand? It's on a box. Like, why are you
She
taking these kind of pictures? You need to be
be
focusing on your
business.
house
Mm,
together.
be
You know what I'm
handling business, man. That's why you
saying?
ain't
Right.
handling no business, man. But check this out, man. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up, man. We almost went through all the points, but this is one thing that we didn't. It kind of ties into everything, man. I
Right.
want you to think about something because I thought about this, man. I really
All
thought
right.
about this. If you are successful and have been miseducated, right? Think
Right.
about it. Think about it. We know a lot of guys have been successful. A lot of former drug dealers. A lot of guys who they didn't go to college. They might got a grass cutting business. They might got a barber shop. They might have whatever. They get it. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
put the legwork in. They did it. They got truck driving business. They got different businesses. They contracting out, building stuff, whatever the case may be. Imagine if you educate yourself. There's endless possibilities, right? I was
Right.
just thinking about that. If we start to
So,
educate on these couple of things, like the law, for one thing, to keep us out of jail, we got to know the law first. That's the one thing that's stifling us. Everybody's talking about everybody's lives matter. You
right.
cannot win if we don't know the law, because the law is what's getting us. That's why everybody's so angry. They're so scared. If you knew the law, you wouldn't be so afraid. Of course,
Right.
they're out to
True.
get you. That's the first rule. They're out to get you. You just said it. Since granddaddy, since we got here, wherever we
Right.
came from, or since they got here, however it went, since
Right.
the clash of civilizations happened on this hemisphere, they've been out to get you. Why? Because if you get in power, they lose power. Who's they? We already know who they is. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It only makes sense. Don't be naive. You see what I'm saying? Don't be naive, man. People say, "Good, you paranoid. You just how can I? Not, where the hell do you think I'm living at? How can I not be paranoid? I'm not afraid, but
Yeah,
you should be paranoid.
true,
Don't ever
true.
think that it's all good, man. You should always be paranoid, man, because anytime it could happen, man. Anything could happen at any time. This is America, man. The wild, wild west. All that fly stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like we read a book, man. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
Read a
I
book.
want to I want to piggyback on what you're saying.
Yeah,
I want to
man.
say this quote. It's like
Mm-hmm.
getting the degree versus getting the truth. You get what I'm saying? Getting a degree
Say that
versus
again.
getting a
Oh, getting
degree
that
versus
break.
getting the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like you say,
Um.
what is the successful thing? Like you were saying, like what is success and when it's being miseducated? You know what I'm saying? So, and that's true because I can go to college, right? And I can get a degree in, let's just say, uh, like being a doctor. Let's say I went to college to be a doctor, right?
Mhm,
And then I become a doctor, I get my own firm, whatever, I get my own team.
mhm,
But all I'm really doing is I'm getting people in there. I'm saying, hey, you got coronavirus. I'm getting that check every time I report each patient
mhm.
that got coronavirus. I'm getting about 30,000 in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Every each, and this is really happening in real life. If every
It's
time I get a
capitalism, man.
coronavirus
It's
patient, I'm getting a
capitalism.
check. I'm getting a check.
Cap.
Regardless if you even got, if I feel like you got a symptom, I'm like, okay,
Mhm,
they got coronavirus. I got a check coming in.
mhm.
You dig what I'm saying? So
Capitalism.
I got a degree. I'm a
Right.
doctor. Everybody bragging on me, hey, you know, my baby a doctor, hey, my homeboy a doctor. But I'm over here doing fuck shit. Instead of being the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying about getting a degree versus seeking the truth. Because
Okay.
go ahead.
See, this is what I'm saying. There's already a system in place, right?
Right.
In everything, every aspect of this country. We're not talking about the world. We're talking about where we live at locally and nationally. United States of America, right?
Right.
There's already a system in place. The only way to change this, see, we want to keep it so real that we'll never be in. You see what I'm saying? You got
Right.
to get in. You got to go through those steps to get in because that's how it's already set up. We can't kick the door in. We think we're going to burn the house down. No, you got to get in the house and then change it from the inside. Like I said, like cancer.
Right.
We like mosquitoes. Mosquitoes ain't, unless they with malaria, we ain't got malaria. We just regular old mosquitoes. Niggas can kill you, scratch that. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it too real. See, we think like we got the answer. The answer is you got to go through all them systems and then change it from the inside. You see what I'm saying?
Like we try
You
that
got
though.
to front. You got to front like you got to front like you have to front like you're with it. And then when you get there, you got to flip the
But
script. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You're keeping it too real.
that's how you get caught up though. Because guess what?
No. See, you
Check
got
it.
to be
Check it.
righteous, bro. You got to have
Check
some, you
it.
got to have a
Check
plan.
it.
You got to be righteous, bro. You can't
Can,
succumb to the money, to the
can you wear
alcohol.
anything allergic on you? Can you wear anything allergic on you?
Anything
And,
allergic?
yeah, anything that you're allergic to, can you wear it?
No.
Why?
Because you're going to have an allergic reaction to it. I mean,
Exactly. It doesn't fit your cloth. It's not part of your
right,
DNA.
right, 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 right.
Reject. So you got to understand that when it comes to getting in something that you're allergic to. Because when you're allergic to some shit, if you real and you get around some allergic shit, that shit gonna be so it's gonna be so bad for you. You go damn near either die or you're gonna have all kinds of issues afterwards. Like I'm allergic to pollen.
Right.
So the only way I was able to minimize the issues of me having pollen was to completely separate myself from pollen. I used to have to go to Florida and California and places where the air was just perfect.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
helped me with my pollen issues and my allergies and shit. Because me staying around pollen never fucking fixed my pollen issue ever. It actually made it worse. But once I started going to Jamaica, California, places where the air was
Right.
clear, it was clean, and I
Yeah,
could
yeah,
see,
yeah.
I got better. So that's
Hmm.
how you gotta think about it. When you're saying going inside, you're going into an allergic situation.
Let
Can
me
you
explain something to you. Let me
go ahead?
explain something to you, bro. And this is what America's got to understand. Cause see, we have got their mentality. That's why they don't like the terrorists so much. You know why? Because
Why?
we think a terrorist, you can tell who it is. Like we really believe that. Like you don't. It's in here.
Right.
You'll never know unless they confess it out their mouth or they have the garments. They got the flags and all that. Then you say, "Oh, we beat the terrorists." You don't know who the terrorists are. It's in their mind. It ain't something that you wear. It ain't something that you profess. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not. You don't profess it. It's here. So that means that
Right.
they could be beside you today, but that one time it's going to click. You think, oh, he just a teacher, a professor. He came from Iran or whatever the case may be. We we think in our brain it's all over. It's not over. You know what I'm saying? We on to
Right.
something else, and we think it's over because we killed the people that had the flags and all that. No, that's what I'm saying. What's going on? If they was keeping it real, they would be all out showing it like we ain't with that. You see what I'm saying? They not doing that. They being quiet right now. It's all in their mind. That's what we got to do. We have to stop trying to think that it's an outward thing. We have to shut up, play the game. Like I said, some people are gonna be sacrificed. You got to play the game. Yeah, you might have to pretend like you whatever, but the bottom line, you gotta have a bottom line. The coach should be a bottom line. You should teach
So
your kids. So how you think Jews got so far? They have a bottom line, bro. This is the bottom
true,
line. You're
true,
gonna do this, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this. We don't have a bottom line. We're still
true.
trying to fight for the pursuit of
But
happiness.
Jews use money to create power. You know what I'm saying? They use money. They didn't use quote
But we're
unquote.
at,
They didn't, matter of fact, Jews didn't even blend in with nobody. They just start buying shit. You know
mhm.
what I'm saying?
But you gotta ask yourself, man. You gotta ask
Yeah,
yourself, how we got so many college educated, successfully college educated people.
yeah,
We ain't moved the bar. They say black women are the most educated people in the country, and
right.
so how are black children right now the most uneducated people in the country? That doesn't even transfer. So how does that even make sense? Like explain that to me. You see what I'm saying? How does that make? How is all right? So everybody's saying that there's no fathers, right? Black women
Right,
raise black boys. No matter it could be a doctor. She might not even have a husband. We see it all the
right.
time. But how is black women the most educated, but the black children are the most uneducated? How the hell does even that math don't make sense to me?
I
Because
mean
we know
that's
that
the that
black women are raising black kids. They're
I mean
not
that's
telling them. What I'm saying is that it's not transferring. They're not saying this is the plan, this is the goal. No, it's more like something else is happening. We should have a goal. It should be a
right,
secret in everybody's house. There should be a secret. The secret should be
right,
around the table. It shouldn't be that the white man's after us and all this. It should be all right. I need you to get, what I mean? You need to get through school. We need to get through this. We need you to be a cop. We need you to be a lawyer. We need you to be a dentist. We need you to be this. You know what I'm saying? We need everybody everywhere, and we all have the same mentality, which is to make things right. You see what I'm saying? Eventually, we might not see it, but it'll show fruit. Because that's what they did. The people who run stuff right now, you know what they say? They all related. They all this because they have a plan. Nigga, they have a plan to stay in power. You see what I'm
yeah, but
saying? You know, you
they
know,
was orientated.
they didn't come out and tell us. They didn't come out and be like, we in power, and this is my third cousin removed, and that's my great granddaddy married this motherfucker over here, and that's my cousin too. And we don't even know that. We have to go do the digital math, and we have to read all these books to find out that damn, all
Yeah,
these motherfuckers is German. All of them are German and Irish, and you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
the Arabs is married into the Italians, and the Ottoman Turks is with the Syrians. We didn't know none of this. You know what I mean? We had to read about this. They didn't come out and tell us. The Saudi
true.
Arabians and all these people are all related.
But
You know what I'm saying?
that boils back to my original point earlier. The whole being public versus private. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
That boils back to what I was saying earlier. We gotta stop publicizing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's
Everything.
where, you know what I'm saying. That's the mindset that we do, and we do it especially in the negative thing instead of keeping that shit low key. You know what I'm saying?
Keeping it real, dog. We keep it real too much. We keeping it real goes wrong. We want to be so real that we can't sacrifice. Like we so real. Like we got to be so real. Like we against this. Don't tell them that. Listen, man, fight it from the inside, bro. We already know we against it, but how we gonna change it? Because talking, you telling them the plan. They're gonna be able to diffuse that with some money. Listen, some money, some sex, some access. They already diffused your plan. That
True.
you know what I'm saying? They already diffused it. It's always gonna be one Negro in there that wants some money, some
True. True.
sexual access. They want to be around that crowd because they wasn't cool enough.
Right.
I'm telling you, man, it's always gonna be like that. So
Facts. Facts.
it's got to start somewhere, man. I don't know, but it's got to start somewhere. We got to have a plan. But then, we have too many people saying, "This is America. You do what you want." You know, my kids are 18. They getting out of this house. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. How? That's your child. Like you can't tell me that you can't instill something in your own child. Then we're
Yeah.
doomed. We're
Yeah.
doomed. So be honest and say we're doomed, and we might as well all do whatever. And whoever that's the case, whoever the strongest wins, man.
Yeah.
Whoever got the most guns, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm ready for whatever we want to do. If we want to go that route, I'm ready for that. If we want to chill, I'm ready for that. So
Right.
I
True
don't know,
that.
man. I don't understand what's going on though, because people are saying different things. Like some people are saying black people gonna kill whoever they live around. I'm like, okay, so if you kill 2,000 people, but they only killed 15 over there, and we're less than them, how the hell does that even make sense? Of course, what you're saying makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're killing 2,000 and we're less than them, so if we only have 3,000 people and they have 8,000, and we kill 2,000 of our 3,000, and they only kill 15 of their 8,000. Yeah, everybody who lives around each other kill each other, but we just killed more of our people.
Exactly.
You're telling me we're at war with these people, but they're not killing each other like we are. That's what people don't get that. They're like, yeah, but if you live around each other, you kill each other. Yeah, but we're doing it more, guys, and we're less than them. That's a problem. No, it's
Fact.
not. Black people are kings and queens. Okay, besides that, but it's happening. You see what I'm saying? It's it's,
Yeah.
it's getting it's a lot of stuff that's getting outrageous to me, man. We need to talk about that too, man.
Hey, let's chop it up next show, man. Let's get.
Mm-hmm.
We got to start planning out more details of information that we need to discuss, and
Yeah,
we'll
sure, yes,
chop it
sir.
up.
This is a
Yeah.
good show, though, bro. I know you said you got to go, man. That's a good
Yeah,
show, though.
man.
It's
I
like
gotta fucking get dressed, man. We're about to hit the streets in a
I know
few minutes.
you
I
got
gotta get.
things to do. You got things to do,
I got
man.
things to do,
You
man.
got you got tree jobs, man. You
Trish
got
gonna kick,
tree jobs.
your ass, man. Trish gonna kick your ass after a while,
You
man.
got tree jobs, man. Tell Trisha I said, Wagwan, man.
I got you, brother. I will. I
Yeah,
will.
man. It's all good, though, man. You have a good evening. Be safe out there, bro.
Hey, man. No
Um,
doubt, man. Man, y'all take it easy as well.
that's a fact. I'm gonna see if
Yeah.
anybody else wants to come on here with me right quick before I go off. If not, I'm about to get off of here myself.
Yeah.
Anybody wants to
Hey,
come
man.
on, let me know. I need the stream. If not, I'm
Hit the
out.
music, brother. I'm out, brother.
Hey, peace, man. You be safe, man. Good show. Till next week, man. Like I said, next week I'll probably be on the road, so I'll just do it on the road, bro. You feel me?
No doubt. Just holler at me. I'll be here.
You already know, man. We gonna be vibing, dog. It's all good, man.
Hey, always, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Shalom.
Spread up. You say shalom?
Shalom.
Assalamu alaikum, man.
Later, man.
Yeah, man. Oh man, that's funny, man. Well, if anybody wants to come on here, let me know. They have much more to talk about. It's riots that's going on, man. These riots are crazy, bro. Riots have been crazy. I don't know what's going on with that. Portland. Seen the guys out there with guns the other day. Where's that, Louisville? If I can get my stream going, reload. Yeah, man. Yeah, if nobody wants to come on, I'm out, bro. Y'all have a good evening. About to go hang out with my wife. About to chillax, man. Till next Sunday, man. Holla at your boy. Hey, man, go on Twitter. We got a Twitter page, Goochin It. We also have a YouTube page, Goochin It, man. Go to YouTube, subscribe to our page, like the videos, leave a comment, let us know what you think, give us some feedback. If it's whack, say, yo, this is whack, bro. If you like it, say, yo, keep doing your thing. Let us know, man. We want some feedback. I mean, I'm not going to say we don't care. We do care. We take all feedback. But let us know, man, what you think, man. Because we trying to get a panel. You know what I'm saying? People won't come on, man. We're trying to get a panel, bro. We can't get people to come on and chop it up with us. Like I said, if you want to join the panel, send the link. You probably got to come to my Facebook page, D Mario Gooch, DEMARIO Gooch, GOOCH. Look at the live on there and send a message. If not, you can go to YouTube. The replay will be on YouTube. That's a fact. Anyway, like I was saying, I was talking about these riots are crazy, man. Like, was it Black Lives Matter? And I don't know what the hell's going on, man. Yeah, man. It's a dub, though. I'm about to be out. Y'all have a nice evening. Spread love. Till next week. Share this video. Tell a friend. Join us. Peace, man. I'm out. I don't know what's up on my YouTube, man. This shit is whack, man. Got two people watching. Who are the two people that's in here? Say something, two people. Leave a comment. T left on me after an hour, so I usually do like 2 hours, so I'm kind of in my zone right now. It's crazy. I can't play no videos. This is ridiculous, man. All right. Holla.